The sun bled across the horizon, painting the Savanna gold. Beneath the fading light, a young lioness moved silently through the tall grass. Her name was Nia, daughter of the sun pride. Her eyes, bright amber, carried both courage and longing. Every evening, she would wander beyond the borders her pride had set, toward the shadowed lands where the earth turned gray and the winds spoke of danger. Her father, the mighty King Raho, had warned her since Kovu would never cross the ridge. Nia, beyond it lies the night pride lions who betrayed our ancestors. But Nia had always felt something stirring beyond that ridge, a voice in the wind that whispered her name. That evening, as the light dimmed, she saw movement, a shadow pacing near the border. Her heart raced. The figure was young, strong, with dark fur and eyes that shimmered like storm clouds. For a moment, they just watched each other, two hearts beating across a line drawn by generations of hate. Then, without knowing why, Nia stepped forward. "You shouldn't be here," she said softly, her voice trembling between fear and curiosity. The stranger tilted his head. "And yet, here you are." His tone wasn't cruel, just calm, almost amused. "What's your name?" Nia asked Caro. He said, "And yours?" Nia. They stood in silence. A strange calm filled the air, heavy with the sound of cicadas and distant thunder. Nia felt something she had never felt before, connection. But, before she could say another word, a roar echoed from her side of the ridge. Her father's voice. "Run!" Caro whispered, "Go before they see you." She turned, but as she fled back toward her pride's lands, she glanced once more over her shoulder. Caro was gone, only his scent lingered in the wind. That night, Nia couldn't sleep. The memory of Caro's eyes burned in her mind. She didn't understand what she was feeling, only that it was something forbidden, something dangerous. Days passed. Nia tried to forget. She trained, hunted, and listened to her father's endless warnings. "The night pride lives in shadows," he would say. "They will destroy us if they can." But one evening, as rain began to fall, she found herself walking toward the ridge again. This time, Caro was waiting. "You came back," he said, smiling faintly. "I shouldn't have," she replied. "Then why did you?" Nia didn't answer. The rain grew heavier, thunder rolling across the plains. They took shelter beneath an old acacia tree, where the lightning carved the sky into silver veins. Caro looked out at the storm. "Your pride hates mine because of a war we didn't start. My father says the sun pride betrayed us first. My father says the same about yours," Nia said quietly. "Maybe both are right," Caro whispered. "Maybe both are wrong." For the first time, Nia smiled. It felt strange, fragile, but real. As the rain slowed, she asked, "What if we didn't listen to them? What if we could end this?" Caro looked at her. Two lions against a history of hate. "Maybe that's how change begins," she said. 4 nights after that, they met in secret. Sometimes they would talk until dawn. Sometimes they would sit in silence, watching the stars. Slowly, friendship bloomed, then something deeper. Something neither dared to name. But secrets don't stay buried forever. One evening, Nia returned home to find her father waiting, his face grim. "V been wandering again," he said. "I was hunting," she lied. "Hunting." His voice was low and cold. In the rain, near the border. Her heart froze. King Raho stepped closer. "I saw the footprints. 2 sets, one yours, the other." He paused. Dark-furred, from the night pride. Nia couldn't speak. "You met him," her father said. "Didn't you?" Tears stung her eyes. "Father, he's not like them. He's enough." Raho's roar shook the cave. "You have betrayed your pride, your blood, your mother's memory." He turned away, voice breaking. "From this night forward, you will never cross that ridge again. Disobey, and you will no longer be my daughter." Nia fled into the rain, heart torn between loyalty and love. The next night, she found Caro waiting, worry in his eyes. "He knows," she said. Caro's expression darkened. "Then it's over." "No," she whispered. "Not yet." He stepped closer, brushing his muzzle against hers. If we keep meeting, it could mean war. Then let them come, she said fiercely. We'll survive together. Caro hesitated. Spee, you don't understand what my pride will do if they find out. My father hates yours more than anything. Then we'll make them see, she said. We'll show them it doesn't have to be this way. He stared at her, and for a moment, hope flickered in his eyes. You're braver than any lion I've met. And you're not as dark as they say. She smiled softly, too. The wind shifted, the smell of other lions in the distance. Go, Caro said suddenly. They're tracking me. If they find us together, I'm not leaving you. Nia, but it was too late. Shapes emerged from the darkness, lions with scarred faces and cold eyes. The leader's voice boomed. Caro, step away from her. Nia froze your father, she whispered. Caro's eyes filled with dread. Yes, King Vero, leader of the Night Pride, advanced slowly. So this is why you've been wandering. A daughter of the enemy. She's not our enemy, Caro said. Silence. Vero's roar split the night. You shame your pride, your bloodline. Caro stood his ground. Maybe the bloodline is wrong. Nia stepped beside him. Then both our prides are wrong. King Vero's eyes narrowed. Then you'll die with him. Before he could strike, thunder roared overhead, and from the ridge, another voice echoed. Touch her, and you'll face me. King Raho appeared, his mane soaked with rain, his guards fanning out behind him. Father and father, son and daughter. 2 generations face to face in a storm. Raho's voice trembled with fury. You've taken enough from us, Vero. Now you seek my daughter. Your daughter crossed into my land, Vero spat. She defied the ancient law. She followed her heart, Raho said. Something you've forgotten how to do. Lightning flashed. For a moment, all stood still. Then chaos. The 2 prides clashed in a blur of claws and fury. Nia and Caro were torn apart, fighting to reach each other through the storm. Nia bet. The battlefield was madness, roaring, blood, lightning. When the storm cleared, the ground was littered with wounded. The kings stood apart, panting, neither victorious. Caro searched for Nia and found her collapsed by the ridge, her fur streaked with mud and rain. Nia, he ran to her, heartbreaking. She was alive barely, her breathing shallow. I tried to stop them, she whispered. Don't talk, Caro said. Save your strength. From behind him, his father's voice came again, weary but cold. You've doomed us both, son. Caro looked up, defiance burning in his eyes. Maybe, but I won't stop. He turned back to Nia. When you wake, we'll find another way, a new beginning. She smiled weakly. I'll hold you to that, but... As dawn broke, the sound of distant roars echoed through the valley. Voices from neither pride. Unknown, unfamiliar. Caro froze. Those aren't ours. Nia opened her eyes, fear flickering in the golden light. A shadow moved across the ridge, larger than any lion they had seen. Its roar silenced the Savanna. The war between sun and night was not the only battle to come. To be continued.